Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Man United agenda. And yes, it is Friday, and we are previewing Manchester United versus Norwich.
Sorry. Whoa,
sorry. Apologies. Hold the phone.
Can we have
hold
take
the phone,
two?
Paul.
Can we have
two.
take two,
go on,
please?
Go on, take two. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the United Agenda. We had to take two there because we've got a new intro, guys, and I accidentally pressed the wrong intro. So, take two. Welcome back to the Man United Agenda, and it is preview time for Manchester United versus Norwich. At least there's a positive on that side. Hopefully, we get the 3 points. And as always, we're joined by Mr. B and Talk. Guys, how are we feeling today?
Yeah, good.
Sun was out. No complaints, mate. No complaints.
Yeah. So, what do you guys get up to today? I've been stuck today, and for once, there's no 3 o'clock calls or anything today. And I was so bad today. I was joining a conversation when I weren't meant to join the conversations. Terrible.
You can't resist. No, I just enjoyed the sunshine. I'll be honest. I was up early, but not as early as getting to work. I really enjoyed the sunshine. I'm ready to talk to you guys.
Talk?
Yeah, same. Just enjoying the decent-ish weather. Looking forward to nice springtime and summertime. Hopefully, we'll have a decent one. And the game, the game tomorrow. That's
key, vital, important, absolutely important, guys. So before we kickstart the show, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you are old and you've been here forever, all you need to do hit the like. Remember, guys, we're on the road to 1.5k subs at the moment. We're so close, but we need some more help and support just to get there, guys. So thank you. So at the moment in the chat, let's go to the chat straight away. Talk, we'll let you handle the chat today, right?
Yes, big up Pat Lawler, Sean Dyche to replace Phil Jones. Yeah, Monday saying, let's go United Agenda. Matthew Bassett, big up Matthew Bassett. Good Friday. Yeah, Good Friday.
It is Good Friday.
Will be a Good Friday. Hope all is well with everyone. Yeah, big up Matthew.
We're keeping sweet.
Big up the new intro. Yes, Take Me Home, but we had to do take two on Monday. I'm sure you see.
And he did say delete the old one.
Delete the old one.
Me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll get rid of it.
Sound great.
Yeah, big up Vincent Bullock. You can always put the blame on TalkMU laughing out loud.
I'll always put the blame on him. Always. Big up, Rush. And I can tell you from the agenda, happy birthday for tomorrow. So 3 points is key just for you.
They won't mash it up.
Yeah, big up, Brush. Listen, join me and Mr. B tomorrow for the watch along, bro. We'll make your birthday a special one because there'll be no swearing.
All 3 points.
I don't think there'll be any swearing. I don't know. What do you think, Mr. B? Do you think there'll be any beat?
None.
Don't need the beat machine, no.
Can Mr. B go the whole? Can Mr. B go the whole 90 minutes without one?
This stream.
I'm practicing from today.
I better not upset you then. I better not upset you. If I upset you, it's got to be trouble, isn't it? Boom, boom, boom. Trouble in paradise.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Matthew Bassett there just wishing happy birthday to Brush. Vincent Bullocks, don't worry, I think we will be because my picture will be in a match day program. Oh, cool.
Oh, big up.
They're going to be talking about my mate. Oh, that's.
Oh, don't worry, you're still in the picture. At least you're there.
Yeah. That's certainly
it. There and thereabouts.
Brush saying cheers, lads. We got Connor all the way from
America.
US.
Yeah, I know it's America, but I was trying to remember which state. Is it California? California. I'm sure it's California.
California.
East Coast, West Coast. Has to be 3 points tomorrow, says Connor. You're damn right.
California. West Coast.
It is. East Coast, isn't it?
Never reached it. No, East Coast. Anyway, look, it doesn't matter.
Listen.
I'm going off my rap
You're
days.
going off your rap. So,
Can't
guys,
wait.
let's kickstart the show. 5 in the chat, guys. Remember, all you got to do is hit that like, share, and hit that subscribe button as well. So, guys, we're going to kickstart first things first, and we're going to go through Ralph's press conference as a must, as we've got here. So, Ralph Rangnick had his press conference today. Obviously, there was a protest outside of Carrington Training Ground today. Was it yesterday? I believe it was yesterday. There's training, there's protests at the moment, but only small minority of people actually doing protesting. So he was asked a question regarding it. So he said something like, I mean, we all know that football is a game of passion and emotion, and I think we all can understand our supporters are being disappointed both off and off the pitch, on and off the pitch at the moment. So, guys, with him coming on saying obviously that there is a planned protest tomorrow, I believe, for the Norwich game, or that could have been the protest for the Norwich game. None of us know at all. So, guys, kickstart it. Protest, is it good for morale for the team at the moment, or is that sort of a hinder knowing the people are outside protesting against the Glazers?
If they were playing good football, there would be nothing for them to protest about. Right now, it's frustration. It's not only this or it's not only that. It's a lot of things, and the way that the team have been playing at the moment, I think it's just got to everybody. So, fair play to them. Fair play.
You can't. Listen. When you sign up to play any club, really, when you sign that contract, which is going to instantly make you a millionaire in most cases, and more, that's what you're signing up for. If you ain't doing well and you ain't playing well and getting results, you're going to get the fans on your back. It's just, it's always been that way, and it will always be that way. So, for me, I don't see it being, it's a reminder to the players. Look, not just the players. I mean, obviously, this is, I suppose, in some fans' eyes, this is a bit of a sort of having to go at the players as well, but more so at the ownership. But that in itself, them two things go hand in hand, don't they? Our current form and the owners, the owners, it's all strung together from top to bottom. So, it is what it is. But I do believe that we do have a voice and we have to use it in these days, these times that we're in now at the club. It is West Coast and a Monday.
It's a Monday. Yeah. On Monday with his history lesson, isn't it? He knows his geography and stuff like that. Well done. So guys, with this whole protesting for me at United, obviously Gary Neville alluded a couple of weeks back regarding what needs to be done at Old Trafford, and it seems like rumor is they've got the architect from Tottenham or something like that to go in to try and do stuff. So I think what they're trying to do is, we're not sure whether or not they're going to give the power to the manager or they're going to just sit there and sort of tease us, dangle a carrot over our head, thinking it's all going to be forgiven. So what do you guys think about bringing someone from Tottenham, from the architect? Do you actually believe in what they're trying to do at the club at the moment? Because this is a massive protest.
The fact that they're publicizing it so highly, I said it already. Every time we play shit, within a couple of days, something comes out. I said we played crap against Everton, and something was going to come out this week. They put two things out. Ten Hag's going to be appointed, and we're going to build a new stadium, or we're going to revamp the new stadium, or we've called the architects in, which they've done. These things cost money, so let's hope it's not going to be a waste. What they need to do is get things done quickly, if that's what they want to be doing. But I still have doubts. I still have doubts about how it's going to be paid, how it's going to be funding, the name of the stadium. All these things come into my head. But look, that's time for further down the line.
Don't you think though that money, well, like you just said there, Mr. B, that money ain't going to come out the Glazers' pocket, is it? It's going to be coming out the club's pocket. Nothing to do with them.
Talk. I know he wants to answer this one.
Look, I mean, firstly, we have to look at what actually has been said here. Yes, they've got these architects to come to the club and have a look at it and do a evaluation of where, because that's how it, right? That's all it is at this stage, is evaluation from the Glazers to these people to say, okay, what can you do and how much is it going to cost? And from what I'm reading, it looks like they're looking at I think it's the South and the which stands was it? South.
I know the South stand's got rats in it, so
yeah. But there's two of the stands, and obviously the railway end, because of the railway lines, they can't really, that's a bit of a stumbling block.
And they
But it
can
looks
do
to
it over that, man. I'm sure they.
Well,
I'm sure
do you know what?
by now.
I'm sure they could go to British Rail and go, yeah, look, here's a couple of mil. We'll pay for the track to be pushed out over there a bit. And do you know what I mean? But anyway, I don't think there's that much where it can go, to be honest with you, the line. I mean, I've not really looked at it that much, but this for me looks like a bit of a kind of how should we say, cheap, a bit of a kind of a makeover. It's like he's going to get Lawrence Llewellyn and Bowen in. You know what I mean? The 60-minute makeover. Turn your eyes, go and get something to eat. When you come back, you'll be like, ta-da! What do you think of this? It's just going to put some plasterboard, a bit of wallpaper on it. You know what I mean? It's like, get out of it. Yeah. For me, it's got to, listen, for me, they've got to seriously consider playing away from the stadium for however long it takes to redo Old Trafford in its current site.
Okay, brilliant. Before I go on to the next part and the question he was asked, would you mind going through some of the comments from right at the top, please? And we can utilize some of these into questions for ourselves.
Let's have a look here. Yeah, the people talking about West Coast box. Let's just quickly go from box. The protest was like Man United this season, overhyped, insipid. Phil Palms evening, yo, big up Phil.
Big up Phil.
Vincent says, does currently a press test tomorrow. But they want people to miss 17 minutes of the first half if you're going to the protest.
Oh, that's right.
Like that to do it.
Okay, I got it. I understand it now. So the 17 years is 17 minutes is 17 years that the Glazers have been in charge of the club.
Yeah,
they go in. Okay.
I mean, how successful that will be, I'm not too sure.
People are still buying the tickets, so it's not successful, really, is it? You're still going to get to the game.
Brush is saying you got to love the United PR team. The Ten Hag news breaking the week of the protest. Yeah, I know. It's like, quick, let's push some out. We got Luca, big up.
Luca,
Arsenal. Big up. Listen, Luca, we will be doing a preview soon for the Arsenal game because we're going to come down there and kick your butt.
3-1. Remember, Lucas has called it already on your channel earlier.
Matthew Bassett, the only good thing the Glazers can do is sell a club. Yeah, you're right there.
I agree with that.
Phil Palm says the Glazers' moves are obviously telegraphed like a flat-footed boxer. We see their counter-punches from a mile off until it's happening. Don't believe the hype. No, exactly. I'm not buying any of it, mate.
Don't buy none.
They're tricky. They're wily, very wily. With technology today, then, mate, that training station goes into the ground.
Yeah, true.
Pat Lawless, big up Pat to Lawless. The top dogs.
Big up to the
Andrew Williams in the chat. Big up, Andrew. Gents, what's news?
We're gonna go through it, Andrew. We're talking about the Glazers at the moment and the protest. 17 minutes. Let's talk about it.
Just mention our friend. Is it Olakunle? Are you
Olakunle? Yep, Liverpool fan. Big up, our biggest Liverpool fan.
So he says, "Hi guys, sorry to miss your last live show. LFC were playing in our quarterfinal Champions League. You lot may not know it, but we in semi-final. Listen, we know what Liverpool are doing, Olakunle. Do you think we're not taking any notice? I don't care what Liverpool are doing, but you know what? You have to. I don't care what Liverpool are doing. You have to respect Liverpool or what they're achieving at the moment.
I don't care. I'm not having it. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it.
It is what it is. But Phil Palm says, like the ting, please, peeps.
Yep. Hit the like button. Thank you.
Olakunle Hopeshaw makes a full recovery.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%. #97. Yeah. Look, all footballing rivalry aside, it is. We have to remember that absolutely
100%.
Terrible, horrendous day at Hillsborough all them years ago, and the 97 people who died. It was. Respects to the families and the friends of those who did lose their lives, because it was an absolute abomination what happened there. Okay, so should we carry on? We'll come back to the comments a little bit later.
We'll just quickly do these ones. We got this one.
Okay. Andrew Williams says, what's the significance of 17 minutes?
17 years of the Glazers.
Yeah, which has been pants. What concerns me is how the plans to finance any improvements to Old Trafford. We know they don't put in their own money. Will it plunge us further into debt? Will
Forever
they
in
sell the
debt.
naming rights to
They'll
sponsors?
sell the naming right to sponsorship, I reckon.
Well, that's the thing here, isn't it? We've got to remember they bought the club without their own money, most of it. And it's an interesting one. Pat Law says, very good, Ola Kunle. It only took you guys 20 odd years to get a bit of consistency. I know, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is with this Liverpool thing. But you know what? Listen, it's the same. Look at Arsenal. It's happened before with clubs. You have your time, then the hard times come round.
Yeah.
And we're at the moment in tough times, but not for much longer because Eric Ten Hag is going to cause a revolution.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're gonna stick to the script now. We're gonna go back to Phil. There.
Back to the script. Phil. Oh, Phil Palm says Hillsborough 97 never forgotten. One love United. Yes.
Yeah.
Big up. Well said. Got Patrick in the house. We big up Paddy. Hello, lads. Sure, not the MUFC standard. That's right. Box. We need the Glazers for a sit-down interview on the Man United agenda. That'd be
yes. We're doing Mr. B's in charge of that one. Get this word jar out.
I'll tell you what, I'll turn into Terry Tibbs. I'll be like, talk to me.
God.
Mr. Glazer, talk to me. Right? I got a player here. He wants £45 a week. Right? Oh, mate. Vincent saying, we know to our British government, stepping the great it is going to leave the club in debt because they can pay lower taxes on the British government. It is time for Boris the clown to step up. I think you say what he's talking about there is like how, getting the government need to look at sort of having a chat with the Premier League and saying, no, hold the phone. Listen, you need to be a little bit more conscientious when you.
They need to pay tax, proper tax.
But also in terms of the buyers, who's buying these clubs and how are they buying the clubs and what's the background of the people who are buying the clubs? There's loads of things to go into.
This one.
What was that one? What's that? Let me just read that one. He says, how did Ralph get asked about the protest, but they made it out to be about poor results rather than the Glazer ownership? Well,
yeah, they did. They did, yeah.
Box says, Boris is part of our scouting team. Wow. Might as well have been. Andrew's saying the Heysel 39, those are not forgotten either, nor the Bradford 56. Yeah, the Bradford Fire, I think you regard. Yeah. I remember seeing it on the telly when I was a little kid. That was crazy. Craziness.
So, guys, now we're going to move on. So Ralph was asked another question. In terms of the overall results, since you have been here and performance, are you disappointed and shocked? How do you feel that you have been able to trigger the improvement for most of the players? So, guy, obviously, his performance. He's talking about like the performance and things like that with the team at United. Since he's been there since was it November time he came in? Was it November he came in?
Now you're asking, so
yeah, it's about November. It's about November time because me and Amanda were at the Watford game, and I think it was roughly Watford in November. With those sort of comments, guys, what do you actually make of it? Do you because I know a lot of people out there are probably trying to blame him as the manager. Obviously, you've got to take the responsibility. You've got to take the blame because he is the one who is running sort of training with the players, or is it a case of the players have been caught out because Gary Neville have said it before, and Roy Keane have said it before. These players have thrown managers on the bus. So for me, go on.
No, I was going to say, look, yeah, listen, he knew what he was signing up for, Ralph. It was a tough ask. He came in, but he felt confident, and clearly, the players have they've not got the motivation. They've not got the hunger, the desire, all the things that we expect from Manchester United players. Because even though he's not won anything of any significance, shall we say, he's still a great footballing mind. So if he can't give them, all right, he started off with a 4-2-2, as you know, that was a little bit too complicated for them because we didn't have the defenders. But he then simplified it a little bit and changed it up. But even then, it's just been an absolute struggle. And for me, the massive part of the blame here it just falls on the players. It's also maybe a portion goes onto the coaching setup as well. It's a whole mishmash of things going on at the club that you could kind of like spread the blame over like a butter on toast.
Mr. B,
big load of shit.
There you go.
That's my answer. And that doesn't cost me no money.
It does.
No.
Yeah. I think, to be honest with you, though, listening to Ralph's press conferences, it's almost like he's a shell of the person when you first heard him, when he first came on the scene, wasn't it? It's sort of like the answers he was giving.
They've broken him, Rob. They've broken him. I think they've broken Ralph. Honestly,
Yeah.
he came in with this big thing, this big talk, and he's realised that the players don't give a shit or don't want to give a shit. And what can he do? He said things about self-motivation today and internal motivation. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, he knows these players have given up. Now, what have they got to play for? What, to keep us happy? They don't give a shit.
No. But I bet Ralph's like, can't wait for the end of the season. He's like, God, get me off this, get me out of this position, because, like you say, you know, it's you know, what we say is peeing in the wind. You know what I mean? You just don't do it. It ain't working. It's just not working for him.
Yeah. For me, I was going to bring something up, but I think I might leave it till that part of the show. So let's go through some of the comments then. Talk, please. We've got roughly from this one here, we're going to go to that one there, and then we can cut through.
So Vincent's saying, you know what makes me sad? We won't remember the 3 people who died building Old Trafford. Wow. Box saying, good fact, Vincent. I never knew of that. No, never did I.
Never did I.
R.I.P. Vincent again. Box, if you do the tour, there's a little plaque in the old tunnel entrance, and you'll see it says 3 people died building Old Trafford, but they ain't got the names of the people, which makes me sad. Yeah, I mean, when was that? The 1910, wasn't it? When we first moved to Old Trafford. I'm sure it was 1910 when we first went to Old Trafford. So, I mean, yeah, back in them days, you know, I don't think things were, you know, on that front. We know even today in certain places it's not that great. Andrew Williams says, Mr. B cutting through the poo for life. I ain't saying it. I ain't getting fined. Matthew Massey says, these players are not bothered. They've thrown Louis, Jose and Ollie under the bus, and the Glazers have allowed it to happen, and they're going to throw Ralph onto the train tracks, not the bus. Box says, Vincent Bullock sounds good, but they should have their names too. Andrew Williams, Ralph doesn't want to do anything to interfere with his consultancy deal, sitting on his backside for $1 million a year. Well, look, you know what? Listen, that part of the deal is already signed and sealed, surely. I think that would have been already signed and sealed at the start. I mean, he's just got to, he has to remain professional at all times, doesn't he? That's what that is. You know what I mean? He has to remain professional. Sorry, Patrick says, it's dreadful. Those conferences, my impression of him is better. Vincent, 2 right box. Box, will Ralph attend games or will be living in Germany? Ideally, Ralph will be day-to-day working at MUFC or will be appointed to separate director of football to his consultancy gig.
Not from what we heard of with the what was it, six days a month? It works out to be or something like that. He's supposed to. What the hell is a man going to do in 6 days a month? So
6 days a month? That's not what. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke.
Guys,
4 days a year. So yeah.
That's right. So, guys, if you're watching for the first time, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You know what to do, guys. We're on the road to 1.5k subscriber. Next, we're going to talk about Jorginho. Last season was a Brazilian. This season, I'm not sure where he's from. Obviously, guys, with Luke Shaw, he's going to be out. It was announced that he will be out for the rest of this season. It is sad news as well because I'm not sure whether or not he will make it to the World Cup. We've been having an absolutely abysmal season anyway, so I'm not even sure whether or not he would have. But the injury now, and it is from back in 2015 against PSV Eindhoven, the injury has been, and it's obviously probably this season affected him more so than any other season. Mr. B, obviously... Huh?
Is that the excuse you told us that affected him? So
I'm only asking a question. I'm only asking questions.
Oh, okay then. Well, no, he's been shit. He was great. He was great with things in his ankle last season. So no, I'm not going to blame it on no bolts in his ankle. But yeah, fair play to him. I mean, it's a shame. It is a shame, and I hope that it's not something that's going to be long term, as in it heals up. But to be played with metal in your legs, well, fair play to him.
Yeah, I don't fancy the idea of that having, metal in your legs and stuff like that. But no, it's not been his greatest season. And yeah, going to the World Cup, I think we can write that off for Luke Shaw. To be fair, because what's he going to do? At the end of the season, only how many games have we got left? Is it 8 or 7?
8 games left of the season.
So we got 8 games left. He's not. After that, what is there? There's nothing for him to kind of, for Gareth Southgate to say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to bring you in because of whatever form." There is no form, so he won't.
But remember as well, when the World Cup kickstart as well, it's not until the latter part of the season anyway. So he will at least come in, and there will probably about 8 to 10 games he'll probably play by the World Cup.
Well, we say that, but hopefully, it's going to be Ten Hag by that time. So, is he going to be part of Ten Hag's plans? That's the question. Like Shaw playing with his metal in his legs and custard in his belly. Oh my days!
Yeah.
Oh man, but I like custard, man.
Yeah. To be honest with you, with the whole thing with Luke Shaw, I do feel sorry for him as a player and for the journey he's been on, because Jose Mourinho didn't really see much in him. Louis van Gaal didn't really see much in him. He performed really well under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but for some reason in the Rangnick system, he hasn't really and truly fit in. I honestly believe in the Ten Hag system, when Ten Hag do come to the club, I think he would fit in that system. So I've still got hope for Luke Shaw in Manchester at Man United right now.
I mean, well, from my point of view, I think, look, this is what we do have to remember here, folks, as supporters of the club. When Ten Hag comes in, is we have, whatever he chooses to do, we have to back him. If he thinks that Luke Shaw's part of his squad, and any other players are part of his squad, and whoever players he brings in, we could be looking at some bargain sort of price players here that who already may be in the Premier League. We have to back him and just go, okay, then give him time to try and make that work, and we'll soon see if it's going to work within the the first sort of 5 to 10 games. If that sort of approach is going to work or not, we'll soon see. So,
Mr. B,
didn't I answer?
Well, you did, but I'm just bringing it around the table again.
I don't need to answer again. I don't need to answer again.
I just think, like, I know a lot of people in the comments, obviously, are saying about. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so it's 6 months till the World Cup, so he still stand a chance. But for me, as a Man United fan, I'm very disappointed in his performance this season, and whether or not it's confidence. I make a lot of excuse for the English players that came up from like the tournaments, but I've got to take my nice hat off and put it out there and just say he hasn't been that good. But as for Man United, he has, as a left back, he has created more chances than anyone else for us at left back this season. Score opportunity as well.
I don't care.
Yeah, but have you seen where the crosses have been coming in from? You see where the crosses have been coming in from? How many times, Mr. B, we're not doing a watch along, and we're going, why are you crossing from there? Not just him, it's Tellez as well.
Tellez is worse. I think Tellez is worse.
But but Tellez start over him at the moment, but he has created more chances, opportunity.
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. But he can't tell me. It's okay saying creating opportunities, but what is the quality of those opportunities? If we're just blindly putting balls in,
if I'm putting ball in as a left back, if I'm putting balls in as a left back here, and I'm getting the ball, I'm getting the crosses in to the box here. Who is it down to finish it off? It's not down to Luke Shaw. He's creating the opportunity to score the goals.
The box is 8. Look at the size of the box. If you're one side of the box and the ball is dropping the other side of the box, there's not much you can. It has to drop where you're going to make the run.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going one pin along the pitch. It's going the other side along the pitch. If he's dropping it in an area where players know that that's where they're supposed to be running, fine. But it's so inconsistent. And as I said, Tellez is worse. They're crossing from so deep, whack. Ronaldo's up there on his own against 3 or 4 defenders. Come on, man.
I mean, the tactic of putting the crosses in from those kind of areas, I understand, because you put the ball in from that area through the air, right? The defenders, they focus on the ball. It's like, whoa, that's coming into the most dangerous area of the pitch for them. So they focus on the ball and get drawn to the ball. Now, what you want to happen from that is you want to win the second ball when the ball comes down. You want somebody to win it, because whilst all that's happening, you have players then making runs into positions that they're being vacated by defenders, scrambling for the ball. And if you win that second ball, one pass, bang, 1-0. We've seen it loads of times throughout watching our careers of watching football, you know. But in our case, it doesn't work because we've just not been good enough. Players not being in the right positions, you know, players not fast enough to get into those positions, or if they do, wild and crazy shots that just go ballooning over the bar. We've just been poor all round.
Okay, guys, let's go. So Talk's going to take some of the comments through regarding Luke Shaw. Give me I've highlighted from here, Talk, roughly. So guys, in the comments, before we hit right down to the bottom, give me a 1 if you think Luke Shaw is lacking lots of confidence this season, or 2 if you just think he's been absolutely horrendous, like Mr. B said. I won't use the word.
Right.
So
Box is saying,
the comments.
Ideally, Ralph will be day-to-day working at MUFC, or will appoint a separate... Yeah, we already said that. Andrew Williams says, and we wonder why we won't rock the boat. Andrew, the boat has got serious holes, man. It's sunk. We're walking around under the water. Phil Palm says, get well, Shaw, but get him sold. Yeah, I don't think he's a big fan of him. Emma K, big up Emma.
Big up Emma.
But is the consultant job for a specific position, or for how to build a club? Well, do you know what? Let's have a look. Let's quickly just focus on that just for a second. I mean, that's a good point, because, you know, you look at that and you go, okay, then is Ralph there now to work with around Ten Hag and everything around him now to start building something around? We've got the most important sort of person there now in Ten Hag as the manager, bringing all his ideas and his approach. But now for it to be sustained, we have to then, you know, build the correct infrastructure around him. So maybe that's what Ralph is going to be involved in. I'm hoping so. Box, very disappointing season by Shaw. He maintained consistent levels last season, plus followed it up with this 8 years, plus still not for full potential. Exactly. You know, there's only a certain amount of time you can give players. Phil Palm says, let's not sugarcoat it. He's not been good for 8 years. Matthew Bassett, it's good news that Shaw is out for the season. He's been poor this season. Andrew's saying, Luke Shaw stole salary this season. He has been 8 years and had 1 goal. You know what? He's on really big bucks as well. He's on massive
left back,
money.
highest paid left back in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. Phil Palm says he had a good half season. He still needs to be moved on. Luke Shaw playing with metal in his legs, and yeah, we've had that. I want some of that custard. Ralph, when he first come, he promised the heavy metal football. Wow, that's upset me and David, because we both like heavy metal, but the Blazers are like MTV and destroyed it. Heavy metal. Whoa, listen. It was metal, but it wasn't heavy. It was like aluminium. It's like, you know, baking foil. It was like tin foil, man. Sad for him, but let's be honest, 7 or 8 years, yeah. Box, 6 months until Qatar. Yeah. We've had that. Okay, let's carry on. I've got that one highlighted. We'll go from there when we finish.
Hold on. No, I've asked a question, so I need to
okay.
find them because they're here.
Phil Palms says, Andrew lyrics. Do you want me to carry on with these?
I'll highlight the ones that we've done. So we go to we just go from Andrew Williams there. So he gave a 2.
A 2. Box is a 1+2. Matthew Bassett is a 2. Mr. B is a 2. Wow.
Big up amateur football in the building.
Yeah, amateur footballer in the building. I think, have I seen you before? I'm not so sure.
Yes.
I think I have, yeah. Evening to you anyway. Big up. Andrew Williams, yeah. God knows what Ralph's role will be. Amateur footballer. Luke hasn't had a break, but he needs to go. And the last one for the moment is remember Headbangers Ball Vincent.
So, guys, if you're watching, there's 11 in the chat. Just hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And we will be going right now to the. Well, I'm gonna just. Should we just go head to head and look at the Let's go to this one here. We'll go this one first. Man United versus Norwich last meetings. Well, our last meetings and their last meeting. Man United ain't won in what? Is it 5? Is it 5 games?
I think so, yeah.
This is bad, isn't it? Watford 0-0. Smashed by City. Beat Tottenham. That's our only win, by the way, yeah? That's our only win against Tottenham. Then you look at Norwich. And if I'm right to say, did Norwich beat Brighton in the last... Norwich beat Brighton? Am I right in saying that? Oh, sorry. They beat Burnley.
Yeah, they beat Burnley. They beat Watford.
Yeah.
And they had a draw with Brighton.
Form,
2 draws.
So current form at the moment, United... I would get the form guide out, but it's pointless getting the form guide out because we're that poor at the moment. We're 6 points off Tottenham, and I think top 4 for me, it's out of the question. Completely out of the question for top 4. I'm talking. You're the only one. You're the one. There's the only 2 that I think believe we're going to get top 4.
I just think, do you know what? Listen, I said it like about 3 weeks ago or so with Arsenal. I said their temperament and their.
But we don't worry about Arsenal now. We're worrying about Tottenham.
No, I know. But let me get onto that. But I said what I said about Arsenal, and that's proven to be correct. In terms of Tottenham, are you telling me, Errol, if you had to, I know what you're going to say, but I'm going to ask the question. Out of the 2 clubs, Man United and Tottenham, historically?
No, don't worry about history.
No.
Talk about the present right now, here and now.
Yeah.
Here and now.
Which of those is going to win like all of those, the last 8 games or 7 games?
Tottenham.
Ain't going to be Tottenham
right now. Tottenham right now and Arsenal.
No.
Tottenham and Arsenal.
No.
On current form, right now, we're, as what Mr. B would say, we're dogs.
We have won 3 out of our last 12 games in all competitions, bruv.
Yeah, but there's a turning point, Mr. B, and that turning point is
What
tomorrow.
turning point? I've been waiting for the turning point since Christmas.
we have dropped points against 5 of the teams in the bottom. We've won 2, drawn 3, and lost 2. So don't talk to me about us getting fucking 4th, bruv.
Hey, 5 quid. Ching.
Oh.
That's what you do to a minute. That's what
that's why I did it, Mr. So I could get some money in the pot. I'm running out of sweets, man. I need some shekels, you know what I mean?
Oh god.
But you know what? Listen, I still believe, like OMONDI, I still believe that we if anyone can do it and turn a corner, it's us.
OMONDI believe we could finish top 4, but OMONDI would not sit there right now and telling you that Tottenham is going to drop certain points. They're 6 points ahead of us. 6 points, and they got a game in hand against us as well.
Well,
that's 9 points. And you think Man United's got the temperament in history to come back? I'm not talking about last season or the season before, 5 season or 10 season before. I'm talking about the here and now.
Okay.
We're trash.
Get ready to clip this because I'm going to enjoy this when I watch
trash.
this back when we're playing in our first Champions League game next season.
Well, you know what? Yeah, let's have a bet then. Yeah, let's have a bet. Yeah.
Yeah,
I won't do the preview show at all. I won't do any preview show for Champions League next season. We'll get to Champions League, yeah. But if Man United do not get into Champions League and have to play in the Conference League, you got to do every single preview show and review show.
Oh, man. What, for the Conference League?
Yeah, because that's where we're going.
No, I don't know about that, man. I'm getting a vision. I'm going to have the runs, man. We have the runs on every time it's on. No, I don't want none of that Conference League. No way.
So, guys, I'm not going to look at this current form because every time I look at this current form, I just think to myself, it gives me a headache. It absolutely upset me because we're Man United and we are a shadow of a team right now. We're not shadow. Yeah, exactly. A shadow of a team. We don't play as a team. We don't do anything together apart from my boy Fred, who's injured now, which everyone's going to miss because he's not starting. So people now is, where's our Fred? So, Mr. B, looking at this form guide, Man United go into this game tomorrow. Do you really bother looking at this or?
No.
I'm not bothering looking at it, to be honest with you. It's lovely, it's up, but I just want the season to end, to be honest with you. I just want the season to be finished.
I just want us to batter Norwich.
Yeah.
Don't give me
We'll
score
get to that.
prediction yet. We'll get to that part.
We'll get to that, Mr. B. But no, I'm sticking to my guns. It's Man United. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. The fight will come out, and
You know the song I'm waiting for? We're gonna fight.
No, man, listen, I can't sing your own tone deaf, but
brilliant.
I'm having it. I'm having it. It's
Brilliant. Would you mind going through some of these comments there, please, Talk? And then I'm gonna do my team in a minute. So guys, if you're watching, wait and put your team in the comments. If you're liking, watching, sharing, and subscribing, we appreciate it, guys. But
Vincent, is this where you want to start from? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. So Vincent says, if you know me, I like to bring conversations out of the box that people don't think about. Yeah. That's good, though. That's always a good way to do it. Olakunle says, an independent body is being brought in to oversee English football. The government is meant to be bringing it in. Okay. Well, it's about time. We're a bit late. Andrew says, TALKMU, no point thinking about the temperament of Arsenal. Our team has not shown that we are any better than them in that category. Well, look, like I say, I'm...
Talk. Don't worry about it. Ignore it. Don't worry about it, Andrew.
As well.
We don't know about Talk. Talk's doing something we don't know. He's having some of what is name kitchen call again? Whatever the kitchen he watches. Ross Kitchen, yeah. Whatever Ross is doing, he's doing. Yeah, don't tell people that. Don't tell people
that. We have not played well more than 3 times this season.
And that was on for 20 minutes.
We need some sort of bet, lol. Yeah, there's a side bet going here. And better than us. Let's have a look.
Talking about Spurs.
We cannot put 2 wins together to save our lives. If we were level with Spurs, I would still fancy them. They are better than us. Matthew says, this season is finished for players. They're already on the beach.
Yep.
We got Bart in the building.
Bart in the building. And he's a Liverpool fan as well. We got 2 Liverpool fans on the channel tonight. Big up both.
Okay, so I think he's jumping the gun a little bit here. He's getting a little bit ahead of himself with his team here because this is for...
That's Liverpool. He always does it. He always does it. Every time he does it. Don't worry. Well done, Bart. Get your team involved, mate. Get your team up. Get your team up. It's fine.
Yeah, Alisson, Van Dijk, Gomez, Trent, Robbo,
don't read them out. Don't the Liverpool team on a United thingy, man.
There you go. Pat Lawless. We play like a Sabutio team, spinning in circles for 90 minutes, regardless of the manager, because we don't play together like a football team should.
Bart, we got Bart there, and then we got Andrew with his team. I'm going to pin Andrew's team. I'm not going to read it out yet.
Bart says, if you beat Norwich City, I hope that you finally realise your level. After all, Man United got relegated to the Europa League last year and bottled the final. Well, look,
yeah,
I'm not going to say anything.
Guys, we're going to come through. So this is, let's see. Ooh. Scott's injured. Scott's out.
Yeah. Is this for your team for tomorrow then, Andrew? I take it, yeah?
Yeah, it is. Things out. So he's out.
David De Gea, Tellez, Dalot, Maguire, Lindelof.
I forgot my thing, but Luke Shaw's out. Scott's out. Luke Shaw, Scott. Sorry, guys.
Cavani, Luke Shaw, McTominay, Cavani, Fred. And there's another one. I can't remember. Vincent says, if we are in, do you write the cup next season? We win it, then least Talk's gonna come on the stream and show his face or once laughing out loud.
Yeah, I like that one.
Bart saying, I want Sean Dyche gets the Man United job. Get out of here. Andrew Williams says, I would love to see some youngsters though. Well,
no, he's not fit. Yeah, that's the 5th player. That's the 5th player out. He's out.
Yeah, but out. Raphael Varane's not fit either.
We were sold a bogey player.
Well, that was the question being asked when we signed him, wasn't it? You remember? People were saying about his fitness. And I think we kind
D. Francis, I've not seen you before.
Yo, D. Delano Francis, this club needs to take a look within, be honest, and start looking to put things right from the boardroom. Anything, we are just papering over the cracks. There's no 2 ways about it. Yeah, you know.
Big up. Welcome to the channel.
The way the club's run from the top downwards is just it's zigzaggy. You know what I mean? It's all over the shop. Totally zigzagged up.
Right. Mr. B, kickstart the show because I know you always have something to say. Kickstart it.
You know what?
Team lineup.
I don't think I've been on a show with you for a preview show in such a long time.
It feels like a long time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at that piece of shit. Son.
I'm thinking, you know what I reckon you're talking about? I reckon it's Pogba you're talking about there. You know that?
Good, as long as you know. You know what? There's nothing we can do. This has to be the team for tomorrow. I'll be honest,
Well,
this has to be the team for tomorrow. The injuries that we've got, Bar Rashford started and he started 15 games and hasn't scored. 15 games he started, he hasn't scored in. So,
you know what though?
fun.
If it was me, I'd play Phil Jones in there. You know that?
Where at? What position?
I'll play him as a CDM.
Okay, instead of Matic.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what?
People laugh at me.
I don't know. I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to agree with you, Solo. I'm going to go with that because I said it anyway. Listen, Mr. B. Mr. B's having none of that. But you know what? I think for me, the changes I would make on this team, I would definitely take out. I wouldn't play Elanga and I'd put in Marcus Rashford because
no, I wouldn't play Rashford, man.
he's gonna listen. The guy's gonna click. He's gonna click, and we need to click. We need him to click now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get any chance.
Mr. B, did you do what Armando normally does in quiz show? Did you get a glass of water, wipe your brows?
You were serious when you said it, man. I just don't get your head. I just don't know what goes through your head sometimes. So I swear to God. Phil fucking Jones.
Why?
He's played one game at centre back all season, so he had 2 years of pent up aggression, and he went out there and had a half decent game. And you're talking about playing him in central midfield.
He can play there. That's all I'm saying. He can play in that position.
He can't even play as a fucking defender.
He's better than Maguire.
Oh, fucking hell.
Go on, Mr. B. Go on. What you said you like the team anyway, so you're keeping the team as it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't change the team. I'll be honest. I'm looking at it, and that's what we've got. That's all we've got. That is all we've got.
Talk would like to change Elanga and put on Rashford. Don't know why.
Yeah, man. Why not?
No.
Yep. No, not a chance. Not a chance. If Mr. B's laughing me off the park, for playing Phil Jonesy, I'm laughing you off the park for playing Rashford.
Yo, big up Bill Baggio joining the stream late, but it's okay, bro.
Big up, bro. Big up. Right.
No, listen.
Right.
Anyway, go on. Move on.
Would you mind just swiftly go through some of these comments quickly? Let's go through them. And we're going to start from Bart. Let's go from Bart. We're going from Bart, him and down.
He says,
14 in the chat, guys. Hit the like and share and subscribe button, guys. Come on. Let's get us to this 1.5K before the Arsenal game. No, when is the Arsenal game? Yeah, before the Arsenal game. We can do it before the Arsenal game, guys.
Bart says, Man United can shop in the bottom half and still improve the side, as Calvin Phillips, Bissouma would both improve United. Well, listen, we already know that all the teams below us have got better midfield than us. So that's the answer to that, which is quite mad to think. Matthew Bassett, De Gea, Dalot, Jones.
Can I interrupt you? There's 17 in the chat and there's only 17 likes. So come on, there's 17 people and hit the like button.
Yeah, big up. Matthew Bassett's team is that De Gea, Dalot, Jones, Lindelof, Telles, Matic, Bruno, Scott's out, bro. Sancho, Ronaldo, Elanga.
There you go, Mr. B. Another Phil Jones lover in it. Bring him on.
Palolas is saying, don't worry, Bart. You'll be crying into your ready break next week when Salah leaves for Real. Well, there is a big possibility that's going to happen. And for me, I think it will happen. Andrew Williams says, hello, Mr. B. Bart, £500 million team to beat the bottom place team in the division. Andrew, you need mobility for that position, in my opinion. Solo, no, says Paddy. He not played hardly at all in 3 years and bring him back in the most important position on the pitch, which is unfair to him. Can't go with that, boys. I think he's talking about Phil Jones.
Of course he is. It's not boys. Don't boys. Solo.
Evening all. effing YouTube notifications. I've missed you guys again. Yeah, but listen, better late than never, bro.
Big up, bro. Big up, bro.
Paddy says, click, click. When in the next century? Okay. Sancho on the left. Can Dwight McNeil be a good option on the right wing? After all, he is a Manchester lad. Exactly, Mr. B. We are deluded. Rafinha swapped for Rashford and a McTominay plus 60 million for Phillips. Interesting.
Mr. B ain't happy with that. Don't say that to Mr. B.
Matthew Bassett, buy over Maguire. Ooh, where's Omondi when you need him now? Omondi, what do you reckon to that, bro? Pat Lawless says, Bill Baggio, the man. Bill Baggio, it rolls off the tongue. Nice, man. All right, Pat, hope all is well. Remind me which of these is that. Go on, Bart. You're winding us up, bro. Andrew Williams is laughing. Bill Baggio, first one, Bart. Yeah, listen, it's good to have banter between rival fans. Yeah. I like it.
18 in the chat, yeah, guys. But at the moment, what it is, what I absolutely love at the moment, Pat's been in the community post. Bill's in it in the community post. Guys, just get involved. We have got the community post. Get involved in conversation. Yeah. It's not only two of them talk, by the way. Just get in the community post. And Talk's going to advertise something for you guys. So this is good news. Talk. About the watch along.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, if you become a member of the channel to support the channel, because that's what we need. We need the support. Without you guys, we aren't a channel. It's as simple as that. But we do need the support to kind of keep improving the channel and, you know, pushing the boundaries, etc. So if you do that and you want to, then part of that is that you will be able to come on the watch along, or you can come on to the Friday night takeaway with me and Mr. B when we do our impromptu off the wall football chat. You know,
off the cuff, should we say?
yeah, off the cuff football chat. So if you want to do that, then get in touch with us. And we can, it's a simple setup. We'll just send you a link, you click it, and you're in. If you don't want to show your face when you're on at half time on the watch along, fine. It's up to you. But you can come on and give your analysis and your thoughts on the first half and what possible changes may need to be made if we are not sort of getting the result that we want at half time. So, yeah.
And also, guys, it's for us, come on the channel. You know, most of you guys already know with what our characters are like, and it's basically respectful, and that's all it is. That's all we ask of everyone who jump on the channel, is be respectful, because there's others out there watching, kids watching, and things like that as well. So from us at the Man United Agenda, we'd like to say to everyone, thank you so much for all your support. 20 likes at the moment in the chat, I believe, or 21 likes in the chat, 13 watching. But that's not it, guys. We have not finished yet, because after this show, guess what? We got the Friday night takeaway.
Yes.
Quality. So,
Friday
guys,
night takeaway is up.
Friday night takeaway. We're going to take away. So, guys, thank you very much, Pat. And Pat, you are a member. We have had a conversation before. We will be seeing you on the channel sooner rather than later. So, guys, just hit it. Just hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
Also, I just want to remind people that if you want to take part in the best football quiz on YouTube, get in touch with us via DMs on Twitter. If you think you've got what it takes to go up against OMONDI and his football quiz, which has demolished some really, really good football people, let me tell you.
And there is at the moment, there is a head-to-head as soon, isn't it? We're going to be doing a head-to-head on the channel. Yeah,
what we're going to do, I think, whether it might actually be starting it next season, early next season. If you're interested in this, also get in touch with us via Twitter, any of us. If you know any of us,
or Talk, why don't you just give the phone number out to people? Put the phone number in the description so people have the phone number, so they can also send their videos in for the watch along as well.
Yeah, score predictions.
Yeah, if you've got it, I haven't got the number. It's been deleted off here, so you might have the number.
Yeah, so and if he hasn't got the number, you've just dropped him in the shit.
No.
We've got the number.
Yeah,
I've actually got the phone right next to me, but I don't know how to get the number.
Yeah, I don't know the number off the top of my head, but you know what?
What we'll do, we'll get the score predictions in, guys. Just give us your score prediction, and we'll get the number up before the end of the score prediction. So, guys, score prediction. So let's kickstart first. Get your score prediction in, 13 in the chat, guys. So let's kickstart with Talk. Talk, what's your score prediction?
Well, I mean, look, Norwich are in a... Yeah, they're not very good at the moment. And I can't. If we don't come away with a win tomorrow, I'm seriously going to hurt myself. Right, I really am, because they are very poor. I mean, look at them; they're stuck. They are absolutely rooted to the bottom of the table on 21 points, minus 43 goals. I mean, come on, you know what I mean? It's quite ridiculous. So we've got to win. So I'm going to go for a nice healthy 3-0.
Ooh, Mr. B.
Mike. Ooh.
But remember, Mr. B, yeah, there's no things that are on tonight, so you don't worry about the 1-0 win, yeah? I'm on then on, so no 1-0 win.
This is what I'm looking at. Norwich have lost 4-0 away to us in 4 of their last 5 games. So I'm going 4-0 United.
Nice. Me and Mike's gone 4-0 as well. Big up me and Mike. Also, Paddy's saying 2-1. K Slater, big up K Slater, all the way from the United States. He's saying 2-0 United, big up. Well, I'm having that. Vincent's saying, I wish it would be 6-0 to Man United tomorrow, but I'm going to have to go with 4-0. Well, yeah, that's all right. Monday's. Whoa, hold on a minute. What's Monday saying? United to win 1-0, control the game and keep the ball far away from the hair. Oh, dear. I wasn't expecting that on Monday. I thought he was going to go for a different type of scoreline there. But anyway, we'll go with it. Emma K says,
no, Emma, change. You've got
feels
time.
Like a draw.
The stream's not finished. Change it. Positivity.
Positive vibe.
We can't lose to fucking Norwich.
Another fiver.
Negative waves. We don't want those negative waves. You don't want the negative waves. You got to be positive. Pat Lawless is saying, I can't do this again. I said we beat Everton 3-1 the last game. Either I'm a jinx or we just do. Oh, well.
Andrew Williams, 2-0.
2-0. There's the phone number,
guys,
folks.
That is the phone number.
Yeah, if you want to send in your score predictions, like where you film yourself on your phone with your phone in landscape mode and give us a score prediction of what the score is going to be for the game. If you're quick, it might be a bit of a push now for tomorrow's game. But if you get it in quick, we may be able to add it. But if in future for the games coming up, especially the Liverpool game, because that's going to be that's the biggest game of the season. It's it is. I don't care what they say about other teams, Chelsea, Man City, and all them lot. No, Man United, Liverpool is the biggest game in English football and probably European football, in my opinion. So if you want to get your score predictions in, get them to that number, and we will get you on. Emma
Once
K.
we go through all this thing, we'll go through everything. Emma K, I'm in agreement with Emma K, because the simple fact is we were very lucky that game. It was absolutely very, very lucky. So I'm going to go with my prediction as always, and we know what's coming. It's going to be a 3-1 Man United. Booyah. I'm confident. I just saw Vincent said, is this for the what? Yes, Vincent. So what you do is, I've got our extra mobile phone here. Send it to your score prediction through here.
You got a burner.
I got a burner. I got 2 of them, innit?
It's got bare burners.
Bare burners. Yeah, if you send your score prediction through, we'll get you up on the show tomorrow on the watch along. So anyone who's happy showing their face on the watch along, you can send your score prediction through. If you do want to come on to the watch along at halftime to give you analysis, you don't have to show your face for that at all. Okay? And for the Friday night takeaway, do they need to show their faces, guys?
Yeah.
Mr. B.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we would.
Mr. B's in charge of Friday night takeaway, not me. I've got nothing to do with it.
We'll work it out. I got bank details, so any little donation for your blank screen is good.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We can work something out as long as you scratch my back and all that.
Oh God. Vincent is actually a iPhone 11 Pro Plus. It is a Pro. It's in a case.
Oh, look at Vincent, man, picking up on Errol's phone.
Vincent, that's the actual size of it. But you know what it is, Vincent? I'm upset, yeah? You know what? I'm very upset because I took this phone. I was doing filming for Stratford, for Paddock. I was doing a filming for them against the Watford game, and I dropped it and smashed it on the floor.
Let's have a look at the front of the screen, bro. Turn it off so we can see.
What?
The cracked screen. Has it got a cracked screen?
No, it's the back. The back's cracked, not the front.
Oh, the back.
The back, yeah, it's got a crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to charge me something ridiculous like 120 quid to repair the back of the screen. I was like, hell no. So I went out and got another iPhone. And I'm not rich, by the way. This is coming from the swearing. This is coming from the swearing jar
Mr.
from
B's paying for
Mr. B is paying for it.
Mr. B's paying for even for my munchies.
But you know what? Yeah, but as you jump on the channel, as a Liverpool fan, you know what we're going to do for you is we will get you to pre-record something for us and send it to us. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to play it on live on the preview show.
Oh God!
Hold on a minute.
Or if you do become a member of the channel, you can actually go on sit with Mr. B and give them hell on Friday Night Takeaway.
What? You're putting us in the doo-doo.
Listen, all members can come on the show. What's wrong with you guys? Suck it up, buttercup.
Did you see RB Leipzig? The season Ralph left them, they reached a European semi-final. He is the problem.
No, he's not the problem. The players are the problem. So, guys, from all of us, what's this? Let's see if partners. There you go, Bart.
Yeah.
You have the opportunity as well to come in the hot seat. You've been called out.
Hold on, Bart. That is a proper challenge right there, bro.
You've been called out, Bart.
If you know your club, bro, and you think you know the facts and the figures about Liverpool, go and face OMONDI on the quiz, and let's see how you get on. Let me tell you that.
He might win a blank screen that, so he doesn't embarrass himself. Because we know these lately, Liverpool supporters only know since Salah played.
Yeah. Vincent, with that, I work closely with Jay. So I'm with Jay. Jay comes on the channel. He's here after the Liverpool game as well. So let's hope we've smashed Liverpool up and Jay will come on the channel a happy man. So
yes.
He'll be back here. I think Wednesday. I believe he's there Wednesday or Friday, I think, next week with us. It's not Tuesday and it's not Thursday because we're playing Tuesday. Thursday, I'm not here. So, guys, what's this? I reckon. Guys, listen, the show's gone on longer than we wanted it to anyway. I'm Solo, and I'm predicting United to smash Norwich up 3-1. TalkMU?
Yeah, 3-0.
Mr. B?
I said 4-0 in a fit of stupidity.
No, you can't change it, Mr. B.
You can't change it. You can't change it. And I know Emma said draw, I think. Pat said 3-1. Bill is gone for 1-1. Who else is there? I'm just looking to see who else. Andrew was 2-0. And the phone number is there again, guy. So 11 in the chat. That's the phone number if you would like to come on the channel. But as I said, you got to be a member. But if you would like to send your pre-recorded video in to join the preview, the watch along for the score prediction, send it in on the WhatsApp. It's not been going off yet, so no one's sat there and done anything yet with it. So, guys, from us at the Mania Agenda, I'm Solo, TalkMU, Mr. B, and we've got a brand new entrance as well to play us out. And I think, there you go. From us, good night.